We strip away the clutter, paint the walls white, and expect our homes to feel peaceful. Instead, we are often left with a sterile void, a stretch of bare drywall that pulls visual weight out of the room. Human psychology naturally looks for an anchor. Without a deliberate focal point, the eye wanders, and a space feels unfinished and chaotic, regardless of how clean the furniture might be. True elegance solves this. It doesn't demand attention with loud colors or massive, imposing shapes. It rests quietly, organizing the energy of the entire room around a single, steady center. Decorating at this level is about establishing an identity, deliberately giving the house a calming pulse. This is the My Dream Cart's Buddha wall art. It's the physical embodiment of that intentional calm, built entirely on geometric precision and natural textures. Placed against the scale of a living space, the tension of an empty wall dissolves. The room now has a definitive center of gravity. The golden surface is engineered to capture ambient light. As the sun moves, the lotus motif reflects warm hues back into the room. It functions as a dedicated tool for spiritual harmony, consistently reminding the viewer to return to a state of balance. When a guest enters the room, their eye is drawn to this steady central point. It serves as a visual signal that the atmosphere of this home is centered on tranquility. Achieving this specific visual balance requires rigorous mechanical craftsmanship. Every angle relies on extreme laser cutting precision for mathematically sharp edges. A two-layer construction separates the wood base from the gold overlay, creating distinct three-dimensional depth. Finally, the gold glitter texture is designed to catch and scatter ambient light beautifully. The entire piece is constructed from high-grade, medium-density fiberboard. This material balances long-term structural durability with a weight light enough for any standard wall. This careful engineering extends to installation. Pre-drilled integration ensures the piece mounts securely, sitting perfectly flush against the wall. True luxury in the home relies on both components, the elegance of spiritual design backed perfectly by exact mechanical precision. But an elegant design fails if it overwhelms a small room or gets lost in a large one. The artwork must scale proportionately. This chart shows the piece's mathematical scaling, from 15 to 60 centimeters. Smaller 15 to 30 centimeter formats are engineered to anchor intimate spaces like home offices. Conversely, the 45 and 60 centimeter models possess the heavy visual weight required for bold living room statements. You choose the room's dimensions, and the art scales to meet it, ensuring flawless spatial harmony. This exact scaling raises a question about aesthetic versatility. How does a single design adapt to entirely different types of rooms? In a personal space, the effect is grounding. Placed above soft bed linens, a geometric wood and gold offer a calm, stabilizing contrast to the fabrics. In a dedicated medication room, its role is highly functional. The symmetrical lotus design gives the eye a place to rest, actively enhancing mental focus. That same focus translates seamlessly to commercial wellness spaces. The design elevates the professional serenity of a high-end spa, signaling clear intent to the clientele. Place it into brightly lit modern architecture, and it easily holds its ground. It adds natural warmth directly into white, contemporary shelving and sharp corners. The value of this piece lies in its universal adaptability. Regardless of a room's specific utility, the art acts as a constant emotional anchor. Once you establish this level of peace in your own space, the natural progression is wanting to pass that intentional design onto others. The artwork functions beautifully as a curated gift. Packaged in a premium black and gold box, it commemorates major life milestones. You are providing a legacy of calm for a couple moving into their new home, celebrating a wedding, or marking an anniversary. Ultimately, this is about the feeling of walking through your front door at the end of a long day. You step into the living room, and the space feels perfectly balanced and serene. The My Dream Cart's Buddha wall art acts as a lasting physical anchor. By grounding the focal point of your living space, it helps establish any house as an intentional sanctuary.